hey, I built an app while looking after a baby all alone. Why can't other women as well, right?
How can we see a world where we have like an equal footing of women entrepreneurs also?
Local developers, I never knew how
Talented they are.
how talented they actually can be. Quitting that job was one of the hardest decisions that I made. The fact that government is digitalizing everything, that's something they are doing very well. I really appreciate that.
السلام عليكم. Digital Transformation Podcast के episode का مرحبا. مياد بدأ مكولني ديما فاكر. ديما, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So, गिना मिहना दीमा इंगे निमिहाराने मी co-founder तो founder of Taskin. But we want to talk about your journey as an entrepreneur. Kiinatto business fashing ai the challenges that you face. So, to start things off, me aslu kong problem eng address koran Taskin for now introduce kori.
Well, furathamma me idea aero Taskinne visnum kiyuni me 2023 ga idea actually එච්චක බදල්වා පෙශේද ඒරු කියවුණි ෆාකිර් රෙප්පේ I don't know why for some reason problem එක solution එක හොදන් හැම epic එක create කරානේ not even manual ko commit කරන්න manual ko මිහුන් හොදාගෙන් අනේ මේ services te for some reason yeah that's what hit me then කොමසරක research කරින් ඒරු global markets ta මිහෙන් හොන්න එක services te markets ta and they were pretty good and were successful platforms like care.com. Emihunge boda focus in any healthcare and household masaketta. That was pretty impressive and inspiring for me. So basically the problem I was trying to address with this platform was 2020 gadima work kuri aero treat-up hospital ga aero waragina companies takundi redundancies ta so people were losing jobs unfortunately and of course they were companies they were kind of forced because financially they were struggling as well so for that reason people were losing jobs and being in HR I had to carrying witness kuranche hono mihun roefa mi bone wara birun wara there was a lot of negativity or a depressing environment so eru hitangeri ekkala full time job ka rely nuwe part time ko kudi maseketta කොග්ගෙන් එකල මීහුන ආම්දනි ලිබෑන ගොතේ රාජ්‍යයක නැති කිව්වේ ඒ වරන් හිතන් එරි එච්චෙන් before treat-up Dheema work kuramundi resorts ka from since I was a teenager until my late 20s resorts ka work kore so it was a culture shock for me male badal wema ikala wazifa ge gotum wes living condition wes domestic life ikala me adjust was pretty challenging for me. So, ane issue me had noticed vikama ki ekala geya masekkata mihun gennerado gena paharu gulani random numbers takaddo ekala ibe viber in Facebook on random numbers then so living alone as a woman that was pretty scary adi covid-19 teregado so ane vara random mihun ta annanigena paru beru mihun annani you never know what quality of services they will give though then vara madu faraku divesen and I did ask some Maldivians who came ahalindo kiveye ani dive hinna annani do mikalu kudi kantata kollede and he said uliye dive hin ekamakku vara boda berumi dominate kofe miyati mi market for some reason and that's also something I wanted to address in kal platform ako me platform me register kurave anyways divihinna for that exact reason vara bodam ani service market me beru mi hun dominate koffa and government wes ane by steps tange banaga mi haru companies tawge kale HR head wanje heni dives sakashe and ane mi waki percentage wes ane divihinne wanje heni leaderships ka so government to mikali steps nagang mi majburwane because the issue is so serious so algon me hama mi haru ane mi app Taskin app promote koraruwe sama divehin empower kurang hama divehin geneche promote ves kurane social media ga. And for me personally aslu waram muhimu divehin empower kurang ei komme ejege mi heves. So the other thing that I wanted to address with this platform is my husband is an architect. It's something he always talked about. Ane mi feshomge kurimes. He said ane graduate begging he didn't know e kompata kun kamedambi. He applied to some companies and ekale kuri kuri masaketta kolledindo e companies taka, and that's how he earned ekamaku. Once he realized that amille ves customers hode and ekange pathways eboikka, then he became unstoppable. Realize is avunna ekale cold emails fono again aikale connections through coming word of mouth, but that's journey though, that's also a challenge. Abadakunu libane customers ekotaka. So why is there no platform where ikala mihun me a platform gossa mikala hidometa dena mihun hodene, right? Varan easily. Modern technology is here to stay, right? AI is ham komme doha ko kale advanced pamunganne. So why can't we use this to ease people's lives mikala kantatta. So mihen hama bavaru kantatta bavaru issues ta solve kurunge ummiduga mi platform feshi.
So feshi iru me is me woman entrepreneur e market ka me evves kala challenge face with a business setup ko eka kan kuriru.
Oh, there's a long list.
Mara bavru challenges ta
Yes,
morit. Okay.
a lot. Well, Puratama Feshir, of course, I was married to my husband, and Puratama husband, if idea proposed Kurima, he was ikala mabada convince ko deka besnu jona though, because he already knows the struggle though. Ikala fresh graduates and ikala mi bani ikala hitumaitta kamiyong hodamo mi huna challenges ta he already knows. He's aware. So there was no doubt he wanted to do it. So Puratama on a developer career meeting at Dheema, the developer was looking at my husband and talking, speaking to him.
He thought
like,
it was the
yes.
Okay. Onakmadda.
Yeah.
Okay.
And my husband was awkwardly looking at me like, hey, can you
Put some guidance at
yes. And yeah, then I told the developer, hey, it's not him, it's me. We had the chat. I'm looking for the developer though. This is my idea. I'm trying to build it to make something out of this. And he was kind of embarrassed. He even apologized, and he said, yeah, kinaparo college ideas there. And I said, that's okay though. Yeah, I understand how really mikala innovative kamaku mi anghanako initiate nagaiga mihing. I understand that though. And from that point on, the team was very supportive, and the project went on for about 1 year. Fakir. So basically, we built a website and also the app, the demo. I even shared the demo with Warginami Hunna ane ikala feedback hoda. What do you think about this? And I have a huge following on LinkedIn, and I'm pretty active there. So I asked my connections, say, what do you think about this? Say, do you think this will work? Yeah, and I got really good feedback from them. And I even went on some fairs, events. I remember one MNU event, how much job fair, and I remember going there and with just a table, chairs, laptop, and a piece of paper. And there were these huge resort companies set up sada, and stores the Java so colorful and engaging, and we were just 2 people with a table. And but when we proposed the idea, when we started to talk to people about the idea, they hamavara rangalu one positive community balagate. We got about 2 sheets full ko sign ups the lemon. So that was pretty good motivation edo encouragement okay, we are doing something really good there. Then unfortunately, it was called financially then we had some ups and downs with the team as well. And then I fell pregnant. Then so it was very stressful for me that the project was kind of on hold, and I
This was
didn't want.
during COVID terega.
No. That was this is 2023.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, COVID got this idea happened, and then like, actually doing something about it, that was in 2023.
Okay,
Yeah. So yeah, then I fell pregnant. Yeah, then I thought, okay, it's a lot of stress say that I'm going to take ekala mihem maduje or waiting what to do next, what's the next step. Me kanta take a stress and when while I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
So I told the team, hey, let's pause, let's come back to this when I give birth and recover. But now this is the journey, the women's journey, the motherhood journey. So at this point, I have quit my job as well.
Okay.
Full time rangal job I was earning a lot of money. It was really good. I had a really good boss, and quitting that job was one of the hardest decisions that I made. I did it because I wanted to focus on this app. I wanted to build this. And yeah, then of course, husband responsibilities right? So he of course supported me. Yes, we had our challenging months the west and account minus games by months there and that was our struggling and struggle especially after having the baby. The expenses, they were sky high. Yeah, it was a very unexpected expenses. And I kind of even started feeling guilty that I quit my job though, and my husband has to take care of me and our baby and the whole household. It was a very guilty though. Then anyways, we have went through it. Then when my daughter was about 4 months, well, the other thing is, again, no one actually prepares you for the postpartum period.
Oh.
Everyone tells you, hey, Pregnima, then you will really love motherhood there though with a baby, taking care of this little human. It will be so lovely. And they tell you the good side of it, but no one prepares you for the hard part. So going through the physical pain, the emotional, the mental burden and all that was pretty traumatic. And for some reason, and a baby of 4 months I decided I didn't want to continue with
the
app.
And
Not with them,
okay.
at least, right? Because of course I didn't want to blame anyone. I made the decision to I will start again. Start Quran, scratching up Ashani. And of course we mutually have ended the partnership. It was pretty difficult. Everybody mutually, yes, it is hard to do it because we have worked together for so long, and I mean,
it's
we were
difficult
good friends
to end
as well. Yeah, so it was very hard. It was very difficult. Something really good came out of it, that we learned a lot of lessons from it. So then miedo terminate Korea I found a partner. Yeah, actually my husband has this architecture website. Some developers built their website, and their work was pretty impressive for me. Vara fast, vara efficient, vara clean, vara organized. So I was pretty impressed with them. And the next day I told him, hey, why don't we ask them? And they even said, we don't usually do partnerships. But once I put the idea on the table, they were
On board.
fine. They were in on the spot, and they said, okay, let's do this, maybe we can do this, though. Let's do it. So within 4 months the design was done.
Oh,
Yeah, it was,
pretty
like I
fast,
said, their work is very impressive. And local developers, I never knew how
talented they are.
how talented they actually can be, though, because otherwise me අඩිවේචිකේ එකල local වීම වර අගුබොඩු වාණයේ, time නගානේ, lazy වාණේ. I always hear this stigma.
Yeah, there's particularly that stigma, especially towards Maldivians, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I actually don't believe in that. The stigma is there, but I always refuse to believe that. Just because 1 or 2 people did that doesn't mean එහෙම වානේ, though. So especially because I was in HR and people development, I believe in people. I believe that me hunge hunnane skill, potential where they can actually reach it. You just have to guide them.
Yes.
Yeah. So with our new partners as well, that's what happened. I noticed, if I give them the right directions, the right guidance, they do it well. And they even mention here and there, hey, the way you work, your work ethics, it's pretty motivating. Though your enthusiasm, your passion about this. So if you have the right mindset, I believe, and it doesn't have to be local or foreign or whichever. And if you have the right mindset, you can do it.
Do you think that work ethic for viewers, Misaka, like that guidance and that mentorship, it comes because of your background in HR?
I don't know. Even before my HR career, though, I was not originally an everybody was HR. A fun fact about me, actually, when I first decided to study further, I actually chose IT.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And I was doing pretty well in college. For about 3 months, my lecturers were even saying, hey, you're really good at this, though. You are really going to achieve something in tech, though. I remember one lecturer saying that, and unfortunately I had to quit my studies and job and I had to earn to support my family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, there's this saying called coming
full circle.
Full circle, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty,
so
coincidence.
That familiarity is, I guess, what's helping, because you already know IT, you would be able to guide them better.
I think so, yeah. I mean, even before my HR career choose, I like I said, I see people's potential. Though when I talk with people, when I sit with them and they tell me about what they want to do with life, I always seek that, though, hey, what does this person want to do? How can I help this person? Naturally, they are those in there, though. Then maybe, with an HR degree, AI career, I learned a lot with that as well. It's a natural thing for me to always, motivate people to do their best. Even my little sister, she started this business. Baking business. And she actually works full-time aviation, but side gig.
Okay.
And she wanted to quit on the second day because someone said, this is not for me, this is not good. The brownie raha. And she was crying on the phone saying, hey, this person said this, I don't want to do this anymore, I can't do this.
Hey, one bad review.
And I said, okay, you will never achieve anything in life if you have this mindset at all. You need to, the tough love, though, then journey that, hey, you need to be, more resilient to this.
Yeah, it's just one bad review. There will be more positive reviews in the future, though.
And bad reviews or feedback, that should be your fuel, though. It shouldn't be your downfall. It should fuel you. That, you are actually doing something. If someone is saying something bad about you, or if they are upset with you, or for something negativity, it means you are doing something right. So now she has been doing that business for about 3 years now. Continuous go. Until this day, I tell her, if I didn't tell you to ikala continue eduam quit kuranando, and she said yeah. So yeah, that's my work ethic towards everyone, not just
Yeah.
my family or friends, everyone that I work with. Yeah. So
So
that's about it. Yeah.
when you started ane the business visaka business register kurung
Yeah.
kakantale kuriru, when was this? 2023, 2024?
2023 ga. Yes.
2023 ga. Okay, so if ahung best business related echega, have you had the chance to me use OneGov platform best kahale capacity?
Oh yes. Puratama Fakir rep register kuriyes, it was a hassle. I noticed that Aero OneGov use Kuriero, it was easier to do it on the phone rather than through the platform itself. Ekamaku, it changed when I started doing Taskin registrations. Courier, it was much easier. It
On the
has
phone it's
evolved.
easier.
It was no. Aerophone wara first because things were faster. The phone kurium. Mihara things are faster on the platform itself.
On the desktop though?
Yes.
Okay.
So it has evolved, it has advanced, and I'm really actually really grateful for that. Mihar businesses the register kurum with some easy.
Okay.
So yeah, the fact that government is digitalizing everything, that's something they are doing very well.
Yeah, I think
really appreciate that.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good anekachakane, because we have like an overarching anekacha like private institutions takum weswara boda hama like digital anekatiga boda projects akado. So in that aspect as to vara muhim chakkanne misaka application develop kurayaru, especially ane your task in application me, do you have any way of misalaka me single parents noni me anhenum venum kuranya, like for them to get some additional income or anything like that ekhala me incentive wengi deta?
Well, we actually did consider something like that. Right now, adikira me launch kore January ga launch kore do.
Oh, me harad launch kurido.
Yes, we just
Okay,
launched,
okay.
and we have a lot of plans. Hum Korean 5 years, we have like a huge list of things to do, and something that we did for women specifically was the verification process. Miharu innane kala ID verify kuran did it kia platform through kong innane. From that you will have to take a selfie and again kurando. Of course, kala munpurga ada farata ko they can't know. So we have a manual option for Nigabis. So that's something we specifically did for them. And we are actually trying to work with some NGOs like MomSaid. We are still in talks with that. Me stay-at-home moms me after pregnancy me nikunna me pone work environment and nikunna henunna. Yeah, mi hunna mige teren devani konkala furusate. Now the thing is, ane also tasking ganeng best limited. Waki mi hevima, waki age hevima, waki skill hevima. We have no limitations. As long as you are 18 plus, and if you have something to offer, you can do it through tasking. E kommera shegahut. Mi bani ane people have been asking me ane male ke kani heye kurevani do mi game masage kurevani. And I said no way. It has a geolocation option as well. And if you want to do remote work, you can do it. The thing is, COVID-19 ge fahung dunia ge standard ka vecche do remote ko work kurung o the freedom of working on your own terms. See, I remember Puratama hearing that word remote work and pretty excited. That was pretty exciting. Yeah, and gega huregen video call kolla fadeng ege fong ha mamile time go work kurang. Why
What a
aren't people
revolutionary
doing this
idea
more
though.
often? I mean, how much will businesses actually save from this?
Yeah.
The overhead expenses, and if you are having someone at the office, you will have to give them, supply them equipment,
Electricity and etc.
electricity,
Yeah.
overhead expense, right?
Yeah.
So if you can actually ask someone to do 2 to 3 jobs per month, why have them full time at the office while they can amile gega hore gamle tools use ko gen hame project deliver
Same
kuravenya,
contributions to
right?
make kurevanya ado.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they don't even my husband, again back to him, he said timanna men rashagati bina me kala puruseta nuli bane the projects that he's getting right now in Mali nuli bane no. And I actually challenged him, are you sure? Hey, can we try that through Taskin? Can we actually, let's see the data. Ane malega ane mi misaleka malega ude mi haku architect or interior designer mi hodane muli nation wide ang hudwale no. Ane mi muli gawmang hudwale me a bit kurani kita mi hun kita rashunto yeah konkon rashakunto. And if that customer actually selects someone from Mali, I want to see that someday and actually prove you wrong.
So did your data prove it?
I'm hoping that. Yeah, adi ane data collect kuram midani, and I'm actually hamko me duha quest palan. Ikade point if I can actually show it. And there was actually one job today, ane ham architecting hoda eba mihe ko adduing. And that person is in Addu, he's looking for an architect from all over Maldives. So my husband, of course, bid on it, and there was another person as well. And I'm actually waiting for the customer to accept. Accept. So, yeah.
That's very interesting. I hope like your data gets validated. It's very interesting process. But on the subject of like remote work and working from home, me me mammai gega hurageng ane masakka kuranya, like from your experience, what do you think me gega huragem, like you would have to look after your, in your case, your daughter though?
Yes.
Like would you be able to contribute fully to your work, or would you rather come to a dedicated space of work kurang?
Hey, I built an app while looking after a baby all alone. Why can't other women as well, right?
Yeah.
And before the app as well, and I did some small work for my friends and family. Like me HR related, like recruitment training. Me kala kudi kanta college dening ham friend on for free. But I actually wanted to do something that will earn kurevena gotaka vesto. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, and I'm trying to change that with Taskin as well. I haven't built my own profile at the Taskin, but I'm hoping to do it and actually provide ekale services. Ekale miharo recruitment of me hum vara bagutu dane do HR ge tibe mi huna ingene ekale the amount of CVs, emails they get every day, filtering all of that, that takes a lot of time, right? And having someone dedicatedly and doing that, I mean, why not outsource that too? Recruitment agencies, but if there is someone, or a single parent, anyone who can do it, why not give that opportunity to them, right?
Yeah. Call centers with some like there's a lot of remote opportunities. So guess the same concept will apply.
Exactly. Hum sales, so then they just have to take their phone and call and get a customer and lead for them, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe me remote work opportunities it will work out if there are the right tools in place. It will work out.
Yeah.
You just have to give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then the one other thing is in terms of, I guess, me entrepreneurs, Rajyega, especially me tech entrepreneurs of Balalesam for the like it's dominated by the men are the dominant. How do you think women can contribute more in this, like in this regard, Misaka? How can we see a world where we have like an equal footing of women entrepreneurs also?
Well, that's
What's stopping? Like, what do you see? What are the barriers?
Well, the barrier though. I actually listened to some podcasts on women in tech, and hamavara gina faharu dekeve wahake that men, when they are given offers, or ikala me job gola mo ikala me review ikala me feedback or anything, ikala me job job ga ulamung on job ga mi ahani misali kana karendo and future ga what do you see here
what do you see in 5 years?
Yeah. And so men are very open about what they want. Timana berna midden me increment promotion they are very direct. But when it comes to women, they are very hesitant. They will be like, I'm actually grateful I have this job.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's a unconscious bias saying hama. Women, they are a border self-doubt in there, to be very honest. I'm not sure if it is a cultural thing. A self-doubt in there. Abadu is that, am I enough here? Am I doing enough here? So there are many women hama miharu rajyega leadership level ga hama vara inspiring vara passionately position I have seen these very inspiring women, and from what I notice from them is that they do not hesitate to ask for what they want. And that's how every woman should be. You shouldn't hesitate. Be curious, be resilient, be very straightforward about what you want. One day, no, there's no such thing as a free lunch, right? If you don't ask for it, you won't get it, right? So women need to be that more often. Men are already that. Women need to be that now. Yeah.
So hopefully in the future we will see more tech entrepreneurs who are women like yourself, though.
Yeah.
So then, Ane, since we are approaching towards the end, I guess, Ane, what would you say, Misaka, to an aspiring entrepreneur, me who is a female and who wants to, especially I guess tech, since you are also in the same field, kihine me geneveni on the same footing?
Well, first of all, please don't give up on whatever dream that you want to build, whatever idea that you have. You may think, oh, this is silly, though. Oh, why would anyone want to do this? There is this quote as well. If you are crazy enough to think you can change the world, you can do it. It's true. The people who are actually crazy enough to do it, they are the ones who actually do it. Steve Jobs when they talk, when they say things about their innovations and their way of work, they shake their head and they say, this is not the way to work. I can't work with this person. This is too aggressive. They say things that are untraditional. Who says that? Who does this? People who are not scared to do what they want to do. And there was one situation with Steve Jobs. Actually, he said to one of his executives. Actually, he said, I don't want the customer to there was something really nice. He said, customer
Customer is not always right, though.
No. That's not what he said. He said, customer ka nune ingede ena berna waiche.
Okay.
Timanesha ingede ena berna waiche. And he's right, right? That they want the iPhone kind. But now everyone wants an iPhone, right? So yeah, that's what I want to actually aspire to be. If you think you can do something, just go for it. Challenges though, of course. Dunia ki though. The challenges will come. There will be hurdles. Yes. You are also no less. If you have the strength, if you have the tools, if you have the support, just go for it. And like I said before, never hesitate to ask for what you want. Unless you ask for it, you won't get it.
That's very inspirational.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dheema, for coming on the show and sharing your story with us. Hanfudevaraka, inspiring and personal story. So I'm sure a lot of our viewers will take something away from it as well.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah.